Okay, guys, welcome back. Last time we saw how to solve quadratic equations by the method of completing the squares, and I did emphasize that this method is the best and is the cheapest method in solving quadratic equations because you will not have any stress looking for factors and testing which factors will go. You will not have any stress writing down or memorizing the quadratic formula. Remember, we said the trick is to reduce the quadratic equation to a perfect square. Now, last time we solved quadratic equations where the coefficient of x squared was 1. And I did say that you should check out for the next video, which is this one that I'm producing now, is to show us how to solve quadratic equation by the method of completing the squares when the coefficient of x squared, which is this a, is greater than 1. That means a can be 2, can be 3, can be 5, can be any number, any real number greater than 1. For example, let us say we have quadratic equation like 2x squared plus 6x plus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. How do we solve this kind of equations? By the method of completing the squares. First, we make the coefficient of x squared to be 1 by dividing left hand and right hand by the coefficient of x squared, which is 2x squared over 2. We're dividing by 2 because it is a coefficient of x squared, plus 5x over 2 minus 3 over 2 is equal to 0 over 2. Now 2 cancels 2, we have x squared plus 5x over 2 minus 3 over 2 is equal to 0 over 2 is 0. Now, as the coefficient of x squared is 1, we follow the same procedure as how we were solving quadratic equation by completing the square when the coefficient of x squared was 1, which is we take the constant term across the equal sign. This becomes x squared plus 5 over 2x is equal to 3 over 2. Next question. What can I add to the left hand side to make it a perfect square? That is, what can I add here? Which number should be added here to make this side a perfect square? We said it is always half the coefficient of x. That means we look for half of 5 over 2. This will give us 5 over 4. We square it and add it to both sides. This will give us x squared plus 5 over 2x plus 5 over 4 all squared is equal to 3 over 2 plus 5 over 2 all squared. You see? Now, the left hand side now is a perfect square. It's 5 over 4 here. The left hand side now is a perfect square. We now have x plus 5 over 4 all this squared should give us 3 over 2 plus 5 squared is 25 over 4 squared is 16. Now x plus 5 over 4 all squared should give us, if you simplify this, you are going to 3 over 2 plus 25 over 16. Look for LCM, which is 16. We are going to have 49 over 16. What next? We take positive or negative square root on both sides. This gives you x plus 5 over 4 is equal to positive or negative the root of 49 over 16. This will give us x plus 5 over 4 equals positive or negative 7 over 8. Because, no, excuse me, 7 over 4. Because the square root of 49 is 7, the square root of 16 is 4. So, making x the subject, we have x to become positive or negative 7 over 4 minus 5 over 4. This now gives x as 7 over 4 minus 5 over 4, or x is negative 7 over 4 minus 5 over 4. X now becomes 5 over 4 minus 7 over 4 minus 5 over 4 is 2 over 4. So x is negative 7 over 4 minus 5 over 4 is negative 12 over 4. So x is equal to a half, or x is equal to negative 3. So this is a solution to the quadratic equation we had above by method of completing the squares. I will leave you with this other example to try it out. Solve by completing the squares. The quadratic equation 24k squared minus 34k plus 5 equal to 0. Now, our next video will be on finding the maximum or minimum point of a quadratic curve. Not necessarily plotting the curve, just using its equation. Because you say when you complete the squares, you can always get the maximum or the minimum point of a quadratic curve. When you complete the squares, you can always have the line of symmetry of a quadratic curve, not necessarily plotting the graph. See you in our next video. As usual, knowledge is power. When you get knowledge, it's always important that we share. So kindly hit the share button and let us share with our friends. See you in the next video.